Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Jack, and today I'm here with another mod showcase. And the mod I'm showcasing today is the Animal Bikes mod. And there are quite a few different bikes to go over, but first let's go over some of the general crafting recipes. Now the first one, and a little disclaimer here, is that a lot of these, well, all of the crafting recipes to create the bikes are going to need a saddle. So you're going to need a lot of leather and rawhide. So first things first. You can always get leather from a cow just like normal, but a little thing that this mod adds is that if you cook rotten flesh in a furnace, you will get 1 leather. And 9 leather in this formation will give you a 1 rawhide. That's a weird word, rawhide. And then 3 rawhide, 1 string, and 1 iron ingot in this formation will give you the saddle. So that's what you need for every single bike in this mod. And another little side note before we get through all the mobs, is that all of them can be dyed with different colors. So you can do red, blue, yellow, green, purple, all the different colors in the rainbow. So yeah, let's get on to the first mob. Alright, so the first bike we have is the Ender Dragon bike. And to craft one of these, we will need 8 endstone and 1 saddle, and it will look something like this. And I will grab this flint and steel, because I'm going to show you a little special effect that this guy has. So not only can you fly with it, which is pretty cool, you can fly around and stuff. If you are with the flint and steel in your hand and you right click, you can actually breathe fire. So that looks like that. It's kind of cool. I don't know, I like the flying a little bit. Holy shit, I just set him on fire. No! Oh, okay, I think he's on. Okay, there we go. So this is kind of dangerous, but anyway, you can shoot fire out, and that's pretty cool. And you can fly really high and go low, and it's pretty cool in first-person mode. So yeah, so that's the Ender Dragon. The next bike we have is the Chinese Dragon, and it's quite similar to the Ender Dragon, but it's crafted with 8 firework rockets and 1 saddle, and it looks like this, kind of like yin yang. And if you take a gunpowder, similar to the Ender Dragon shooting out fireballs with flint and steel, you take a gunpowder and it will shoot out fireworks. So that's very beautiful. A lot of different variety. So if you want a nice little fireworks show, you can watch that while on your Chinese Dragon. It kind of looks like that costume that they have at Chinese New Year during the celebrations where all the people are underneath it. But this just creates a lot of beautiful stuffs. Alright, so that's the Chinese Dragon. The next bike we have is the Iron Golem. The Iron Golem can be crafted with 3 vines, 1 rose, and 4 iron blocks in this formation, and 1 saddle. And it looks like this. And when you ride it, it doesn't do too much, but when you use spacebar, like I just showed you there, it will kill anything. I believe it does like 8 damage, maybe 10. It does a lot of damage. So whenever something is near it and you press space instead of jumping, you can see its arms flail up, kind of like it would do if you were just in a village. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And this looks kind of weird. You do this with every bike. You look like you're like raping it, kind of. But that's just like I don't know what to say about that really. Now the next bike we have is the Dino. It looks like a little mini dinosaur, and I believe there are 4 different types of these guys, but this is just one of them, and he looks like he's like very happy or kind of stupid. I don't know. But he is crafted with 8 fossil and 1 saddle, which will make the Dino bike. But to make a fossil, you will need 1 bone and 1 coal in that formation, and that will make the fossil, which you can use to make the Dino bike. On the Dino bike, really its only main power is that when you walks up to any kind of animal without even pressing anything, it will pick it up. So as you can see, we have a little pig in its mouth, I guess. So that's kind of disturbing. But if you press shift, it will drop it, and then of course you walk into it again, shift, grab it, and yeah. So I guess this could be used to transport pigs and other animals when you really want them to breed with each other. I know I have that problem, but I don't know what you might want to use this for. I just think it looks funny as hell. Now the next bike we have is the Chocobo, and it looks like a really big fat bird, and I'm sure a Chocobo is actually a bird in like some weird African country, but I've never seen one or heard of one, so I'm just going to go with big fat bird. It's crafted with 8 golden carrots and 1 saddle, and it looks like this. And what it does, the only real effect that it has is that it will play a song from Final Fantasy when you get on it, so I don't know if you can hear that or not, but you can have it dance to the music, I guess. I guess that's its only real purpose. I'll let it go for another few seconds so you can hear some more of the music. So yeah, so that's pretty peaceful. Now the next bike we have is My Little Pony, or simply a pony. And I believe you can dye them different colors to have them different effects, but I actually dyed this one black because the black one actually has every single effect that it can possibly have. And they can be crafted with 8 diamonds because they're very beautiful and majestic, and 1 saddle, and it'll be like a rainbow wheel. That'll be the pony bike. And what they can do is, one of the things they can do is that, if I can get this guy outside for a sec, he can turn dirt into grass and also have some flowers grow on him. So as you can see here, it's all grass, and let's try to get some flowers going here. I'm a gardener now. I can't seem to get any flowers. This may take a minute. Alright, well, I don't know why the flowers aren't... Oh, there's one. Alright, so as you can see, it takes a little while, but you can create flowers after stepping on grass for quite a while. There. See, now we have flowers. And then the other thing they can do is that they have a rainbow effect going behind them. So you can see a nice little rainbow effect because they're so beautiful. And the third thing they can do is that they can fly, just like a lot of the other bikes. So I can fly over everything else and brag about how beautiful I look. So yeah. The next bike we have is the Reindeer. And the Reindeer can be crafted with 8 spruce saplings like this in 1 saddle. And it looks like a nice little wreath with the reindeer inside of it. And I believe with different colors you can change the nose. So I'm going to make it Rudolph really fast. Let's see here. Alright, red. There. So now it's Rudolph. And the big special ability with Reindeer is not only can they fly, I believe if I were in a non-desert biome, ooh, that looks nice. If you were in a non-desert biome, it would shoot out snow and cover the snow, or cover the ground with snow. As you can see, there's like nice little snow effects going behind it. So that's pretty nice. And it also goes down, I believe, a little bit with its flying, so it's not completely up in the air. But that's the only real effect that the Reindeer has, besides being able to deliver presents with Santa Claus. Now the next bike we have is the Bat Bike. And the only real special ability, besides for being able to fly around on them, is that they have night vision. So they can be crafted with 8 night vision potions, as long with 1 saddle, and you'll have the Bat Bike. And so as you can see, it's nighttime right now, but when I get on it, it looks like it's daytime, because I have some night vision potions on. And that'll last forever while I'm on this guy. So I can fly around, and it looks like it's daytime, which is kind of creepy. It looks like something from some weirdly weird, dark video game. Actually, it reminds me of Kingdom Hearts. I don't know why. It's like the last boss where the sky is all purple and everything looks daytime. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Now the next bike we have is the Silverfish. The Silverfish is just looks like a silverfish. It's not moving very much, but they can be crafted with 8 stone blocks just like this with 1 saddle, and it'll look like that. But when you have a pickaxe with it, it won't do anything if you're just going around with it. But if you have a pickaxe in your hand, it can actually mine the block. So it mines it automatically if you go up to it. And yeah, so it mines it just like that, like a normal silverfish would. And then I believe if you hold shift, it goes downwards. Yeah, so it can mine downwards, just like this. So, yeah. So, yeah, alright. So, see, it's kind of cool. It seems kind of weird, but it's pretty cool. The next bike we have is Notch. And as you can see, he's got his nice little hat there, and he's got his original smile, or face, I guess I should say. And he can be crafted with 8 golden apples, because he's the king of Minecraft, along with 1 saddle. That'll make the Notch bike. And the main point of Notch is that not only can you ride on his head and feel like you're the owner of Minecraft now, when you try jumping with him, he will shoot out apples. So, yeah, so he opens his mouth just like that and shoots out apples. I'm not exactly sure why this is. Maybe throwing up his lunch. But that's kind of cool. It's kind of funny seeing his mouth all wide open and stuff. So, yeah, that is Sir Notch. Now the next bike we have is the Wolf, and just like all the other ones, you can change their colors, so this one just happens to be purple because that's how we spawned in. But he can be crafted with 3 cooked pork chops, 2 bones, 3 steak, and 1 saddle like that, and that'll make the Wolf bike. And I don't know why I still have the pickaxe. But when you hold a bone in your hand, actually, when you don't hold a bone in your hand, he will chase after any enemies that are attacking you or are hostile. So I'm going to keep the bone in my hand while I'm on him, so he won't attack anything. And so you can control him normally. Now when I don't have it, I'm going to try to find an aggressive one. I'm not exactly sure which is, but I think the spider is. So let's try it without the bone. Alright, I guess he's not... Okay, I probably have to have an actually aggressive mob. But you get the picture. If there was actually an aggressive mob here, he would be attacking him, and then with the bone in your hand, he would not attack them at all. Now the next bike we have is the spider. The spider can be crafted with 8 strings such as this and 1 saddle, and that'll create the spider bike. And the only real thing with spiders, besides the fact that they look exactly like spiders, is that they can climb over blocks when you're on them, so I can just climb over everything. No limits, no rules. So yeah, so it's not too great. I also believe that he's a little slower than the other bikes, and he jumps normally, I guess. But that's really all that the spider holds. Now the next bike we have is the creeper, and the creeper looks kind of like a little mini pig. What is a creeper? So that's kind of derpy. But anyway, he can be crafted with 8 TNT like this, 1 saddle, and that'll create the creeper bike. And I believe the creeper actually, I don't know if it moves a little faster. All I know is that if it's attacked by an enemy, there's a 20% chance that it will explode. I don't believe, unless you configure with the settings, that it will actually destroy the landscape. It'll just have the exploding effect. But I don't feel like destroying my stage that took like 2 hours to set up with all this crap. So I'm not going to let it explode. But if you really want to try out this mod, remember it'll be in the description below for the forum post, so you can try it out yourself and create all the explosions you really feel like doing. The next bike we have is the Enderman, and the Enderman looks like this. It's like a weird giraffe type thing, and I don't think he's angry when you look at him, and he looks kind of depressed actually with no face. Yeah, you better look at me, son. Anyway, they can be crafted with 8 ender pearls like this, 1 saddle, and that'll create the ender bike. And the main thing with these guys is that if you press shift while you're on them, they will teleport to a random area in front of you. So you see that, and I believe it takes 5 seconds before you have the ability to do that again. So, okay, I missed apparently. So let's try to aim inside the pen. Okay, I can't make it, I guess. But, okay, screw it. I'm just gonna... Whoa, got some air on that one. Alright, so I'm just gonna go inside the pen again. But yeah, that's what the Ender Dragon bike does. Not amazing, but it, you can teleport quite a far distance away randomly. And the next bike we have is the Easter Bunny. Or actually, I think it's just the bunny, but it looks exactly like the Easter Bunny. And it's really big and fat. And this can be crafted with 8 eggs, 1 saddle, and it'll look all rainbowy and colorfully. And the main thing with these guys is that when you walk around with them, I'll try to get out of my cage, is that they will drop eggs when they walk around, and I believe there's a chance that they drop a present. So let's try to... Oh! Okay, that was not a good... Shit. Well, that was a very good present. Apparently they drop TNT. Maybe they drop other stuff on occasion. I'm not really sure. But if you want to try this out again... No! Alright. Apparently the Easter Bunny is the only one that does not want to cooperate with us today. So yeah. So, that is the end... What music is that? It sounds... What? Wait. Where is that music coming from? Is that... That's coming from that guy? Did that just start again randomly? That's strange, I guess. But anyway, that was the Easter Bunny. And the next bike we have is the chicken. And this turns out to be a yellow chicken because that's how he spawned. But he can be crafted with 8 raw chicken, 1 saddle, and it looks like that. And the only real thing about this is that they will fly. And then once you fly up, I believe you can... Okay, I guess you can't fly. Apparently you can just float down really slowly. So that's kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. Let's try getting on some higher platform and then floating down. Alright, ready? Alright, so it's like a really light descent. So that's cool, I guess. Hey! Chicken! Alright, these mobs do not want to... Son of a bitch. They do not want to cooperate with me today. Now the next bike we have is the Snow Golem. And the Snow Golem looks like that, like a snowman, but all blue and stuff. And he can be crafted with 8 snow blocks, 1 saddle, and it looks like that. And when you walk around with him, he will turn everything that he steps on snow. So this is what the reindeer should be doing, but I don't know why it doesn't work. But I can make this big trail of snow everywhere, just like a snow golem would. Except I believe they burn in the desert. So I guess this is defying all physics that Minecraft tried to create. But that's okay. Now the next bike we have is the cow, and the cow can be crafted with 8 raw beef like this, 1 saddle, and it looks like that. And the cow's only real special ability is that it can jump higher. I guess the creator ran out of good ideas for what a cow could actually do, except say moo and, spit out milk on occasion. So he jumps a little higher than usual, and that really is the only thing that this guy has. Now the next bike we have is the sheep, and the sheep can be crafted with 8 wool blocks like this, 1 saddle, and it looks like that. And I believe the sheep actually has like no abilities. I think it can run faster than the average player, but other than that it has like no special abilities at all, which is really cool, I guess. I don't know. And the next bike we have is the pig. And the pig can be crafted with 8 raw pork chops, 1 saddle. I know it looks like that. And the main thing with pigs, guys, is that they look just like a pig with a saddle on them, except they can run really fast. Like, look at this. I don't understand why these animals have these abilities. I don't understand. I guess he ran out of ideas, but I don't know. I like that he goes really fast. It's pretty cool. I'm going to try to jump. Okay, I think when you jump, it's like average. It's not as fast. I don't know if he swims as fast. No. Okay, that's not as fast. So yeah, so we'll get him back to his pen, and we'll go on to the last... Alright, okay, I guess he doesn't like to stop. Alright, we'll go on to the last 2 bikes right now. Now the next bike we have is the Ghast. The Ghast can be spawned with 8 Ghast tears and 1 saddle, and it looks like this. And I'm going to grab this gunpowder for a sec. And so this is what the Ghast looks like. Again, just like all the other mobs, it can be changed with a different dye color. It spawned a different color, but I changed it to white because I don't know. I didn't like it looking all like green and stuff, just like weird. As you can see, it's like a little mini Ghast, and you can't see the tentacles because it's like in the ground, I think. But you can ride them, and they can actually fly around like this, and then the tentacles are there. Still kind of mini, but anyway, when you have the gunpowder in your hand and you right click, it will shoot fireballs everywhere, and it will destroy the shit out of the place. So if you ever thought Ghasts were dangerous before, now they're really dangerous. I'm just kidding, you gotta be riding them. Anyway, so as you can see, lava's flowing everywhere, because I guess that's part of the effect. I'm not sure, I don't know. I think there's just lava inside of there, but I'm blowing everything up. So if you ever hate the Nether and you really want to screw with it, just shoot firewalls everywhere and you'll destroy it in no time. So that is the Ghast, and I'm going to try to get in here without it dying. I'm going to try to parallel park, and it set the shit on fire. Alright, well I'm going to leave the Nether before shit gets any worse. Now the final bike that this mod provides is the Squid, and it can be crafted with 8 ink sacs and 1 saddle, and it looks like this. And on land, squids move very slow, as you can see here, but once they get in water, you'll see what happens. And it's sunset. Great timing to end the video. Look at this. Look at this squid. Look at it move slowly. And it rains even. Well, that ruins the mood. Anyway. Alright, so as you can see, in water, squids, okay, I thought they moved faster than this. I guess... Alright, I guess squids are kind of fast. They're pretty fast in water. I guess if Sky were to ever try to catch all the squids, he would fail because they can swim so fast in water. But anyway, this took a lot of time and effort to make this video, guys. So I'd really appreciate a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching my animal bike mod showcase, and I will see you later.